Hi and welcome to the night before bonfire night. So, bonfire night eve, I guess.
There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
So this evening is really just about getting things prepped for tomorrow so that everything is ready, because by the time I get up here tomorrow night, I won't really have a huge amount of time before the fireworks start, and he will need to have his dinner and everything before that. So it's just making sure that I've got enough hay bags filled, and I'm taking water down to the field and things like that. I think I need to get carrots to put in his hay. I think I have run out of carrots. I might have one left, but that will be for... yeah. So I'm going to need to grab some carrots. We'll probably pick a couple up from home. I'll need them for tomorrow, but other than that, I've got everything. He has his Camera Pro and he has his Camera Bites, so I am fully stocked on all of that, so we're good to go for that. Bringing him in tonight is just to he won't come in tomorrow, but just so he's come in, he's had a bit of handling. It just kind of always settles his brain a little bit if he's done something the night before. So we are going to do some groundwork. The light out the front seems to be working now. He seems to just flick on and then flick straight back off again, so it's not properly working, but I think it's working enough that I'll be able to do a bit out the front of the little bit at the front of the barn rather than in the barn aisle, because it's not the best. But see if I can trigger the light. It's up there. It should trigger by me walking past it, but it doesn't always work. There we go. Light has been triggered, so yeah, I think I should hopefully give us enough light out here to do a little bit of something, just so his brain's been a bit engaged. Yeah, just anything to help. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do just now. I just thought I would start the video today because I don't think I'll really have time tomorrow. It'll just be up, getting feeds ready and all that kind of stuff, so I won't have a huge amount of time to chat. So I thought I'd start it now. Anyway, I am going to give him a brush, go and do a little bit of groundwork, and I will see you tomorrow evening for fireworks night.
See if I can get a photo and send them to Dad.
Oh, good boy. Good boy.
Hey, come
Right,
on.
he'll come back. Good boy. He's coming. Good lads. Good boy. Good boy, you're okay. Good man. Well done. Come get your hay. Good boy. Well done, my love. It'd be fine if they were all like that. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, that's okay.
Good boy. Good boy. Well done, Pumpkin.
You good lads?
Good
And
boy.
then is she in the field for these days? So she's
Good man. Good boy. Good boy. Good lads. Well done. They're quite loud, those ones, aren't they? Hello. It is now the day after bonfire night. All is well. All is calm. The boy isn't eating. I'm just going to put his massage pad on. Obviously, I have shared some little snippets of footage from last night. This, do you know, these organised displays they have good things and they have bad things. Obviously, it's better if they weren't anywhere near animals at all. But I suppose the plus side to it is that we know when it's going to happen. It means that there's less likely to be people having fireworks, just like random ones going off in their homes and things. People tend to just pay their ticket to go to the big display, and then that's it. If you didn't know horses, if you didn't know him, or what you were looking at, you might think, wow, yeah, he's so chill. He's just coolly standing watching it. But I know my boy, and I know he internalizes his stress. So his quietness, his like just standing, eating, that is like a stress response for him. And if you see, I don't know if I got any clips where you can see his eyes, but his eyes were like popping out of his head. And his mouth was quite tight. This morning he was really tired. He just looked so sleepy this morning, like he hadn't really had much rest. But, you know, he is just such a good boy to put up with that. And him being calm helps the horse in the field next to him be a bit calmer. Her being a bit calmer helps him be a bit calmer. And obviously having his humans there helps him out as well. So it was me, my friend, my mum, and then the woman and her daughter who have the horse in the field next to him. So we were all there and we were just standing around chatting and just, you know, keeping an eye on the ponies, trying to keep ourselves as calm as possible, and just lots of good boys when the big bangs went off. But yeah, he will get a couple of days off now. I just wanted to bring him in. I wanted him to sort of be like, it's fine, I can come in, I can chill, I can be calm. I'm going to pop his massage pad on him. He'll probably only have it on for 15 minutes because I don't want him to be in for all that long today. He's just going to have that on for a wee bit while I sort the hay in the fields. But I was also aware that although I kind of vaguely, I think, spoke about it the day before about what I do, I didn't really go in depth all that much. And on the day itself, well, my focus is on him. I'm not thinking about filming B-roll so I can voice over anything like that. I'm here for him and to make sure that he is okay. So I thought I would do a little bit today and just chat a little bit more about what I do and the routine that we have that seems to help him out over bonfire week, really, weekend. Hey, we're probably expecting there to be a bit more at the weekend as well, just with bonfire night falling on a Wednesday. I reckon there might potentially be some more on Saturday on the weekend. So he is still living out and will do so until I am happy that there's not going to be any more fireworks going off, eh? You can have a chill for a wee bit. Yeah. He's just going to have a wee chill while I sort his hay, and yeah, I will talk through a little bit more about what we did yesterday to keep the boy as chill as possible. I touched on this very slightly, but feed-wise, Pedro gets the Equine Exceed Camera Pro in his feed every day. He gets 1 scoop a day, but over, I think it was maybe the day before and the day of, definitely the day of. Did I do the day before? Maybe slightly the day before, but the day of he got double dose. So he got not quite 2 scoops, but maybe sort of scoop and a half, scoop and 3/4 he got yesterday. And I did the same with his digestive supplement. So this is the Gastro Extend Step 2. And I doubled that up yesterday as well, because stress, colic, you got to keep the digestion going, don't want anything untoward. So I doubled him up on that last night as well. He also, as well as that, gets camera bites. So he gets these when I ride. Definitely when I hack out, he gets 1 or 2 when I hack out. And last night, about half an hour, 45 minutes before the fireworks started, I gave him 2 of these. He got his feed around about the same time, so I gave him the 2 of these first, just because Mum was carrying his feed and I got to the field first. But I gave him 2 of those, and then he had his feed a good, yeah, like I say, a good sort of 45 minutes before the fireworks started, just to give that a chance to settle in his stomach. Again, colic, you've got to be careful of that. So that was his kind of feeding. Well, bucket feeding. Then his hay, I give him way more hay than I normally would, because I know he does this like stress eating thing. So I filled a big net of hay and took along his normal amount of hay that he would normally have overnight. Both soaked, because he needs to have them soaked. And I tipped the big net out after I'd fed him, and I hid carrots in it. So I chopped up very nearly a bag of carrots. I chopped up quite a lot of carrots and hid them in the hay so that he would have something to sort of occupy him with as it started and as it was going on. He got a little bit anxious, like more anxious at one point, and actually kind of trotted off across the field. And then he came back, and when he came back, I gave him a little bit more hay, because I just felt like he maybe was running low a bit on hay and maybe needed a little bit more of that just to sort of help settle him, because I just chucked it on the ground, so it was just in the mud, and I kept it close to the fence, so he was close to us. Whereas normally he's fed a bit further into the field where it's not so muddy. So yeah, so it was getting a little bit trampled. So I just gave him a little bit extra. Still had left carrots remaining in my pocket for in case I needed to top up. I chucked some more carrots in, and yeah, he just he munched on that. But I definitely think food. Massive distraction for them. If you can feed it on the ground, do, because then they're getting their heads down, and that's like a bit of a stress relief for them to if they put their head down. And obviously the food, it's just giving them something else to concern themselves with, keeping their jaw moving, which helps keep them relaxed and everything as well. So that was the kind of food side of it. And then really it's just standing and waiting. Really, to be honest with you, that's the extent of it. The biggest thing I do is the camera and the additional feed. And obviously being there makes a massive difference for them, I think, because even if they can't see you that well because it's dark, they can hear your voice. And he constantly throughout the thing was turning his head towards me and wanted a wee fist bump on his nose, just a wee bit of contact, just sort of to know that I was there. I always stay outside of the field. I just think it's safer. I just think for safety, you've got to think about them. You want to keep them safe, but you've got to keep yourself safe as well. So I do always stand outside the fence line, but he stands right up against the fence. I switch all my electrics off, so if he was ever to really freak out and like try to run through a fence or anything, then at least it's not electric. But after it had all finished, I went into the field, checked him, made sure he wasn't too sweaty. He was a wee bit hot. I just wanted to make sure he hadn't kind of sweated up or anything, but he was okay. And then gave him a cuddle and waited. Yeah, just kind of really waited a couple of minutes to make sure he was calm before leaving, because there's going to have been fireworks going off for quite some time. But that was the big main ones done and dusted for another year, thankfully. Thankfully, but yeah, all good, and that's the main thing. And I feel now I can maybe start thinking about other things. It's kind of been on my mind. It always is on my mind for, as soon as sort of Halloween is starting to come around, I'm like, oh God, fireworks night. But yeah, it's done, and I can start thinking about other things and thinking about winter plans and what I want to do, kind of just what my plans are. I want to really head into spring really, really ready to crack on with solo hacking. So yeah, I've got to make some plans for winter, which I'm sure I will share in an upcoming video. But that is me for just now. Short and sweet one. I just wanted to share what many of us equestrians have to deal with on Bonfire Night, and I know a lot of people have to deal with a lot worse, because I know a lot of friends' horses were really freaked out by fireworks going off yesterday. So I'm hoping for them that that's all theirs done, and there'll be no more tonight for them. But I am going to soak this hay and get him turned out and get myself back home, because it is the final of Celebrity Traitors tonight. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Come on, Joe. You can do it. You can win. You can get those traitors out. Right. I'll see you later. Bye.